Welcome to the Red Velvet Cake Studios, Mark Burnett and Roma Downey. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. We're so happy to be here.
The top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning. How Irish can you be?
It's lovely in Ireland, especially this time of the year.
Roma, they're like knee deep in rain right now. You need a boat to get to the grocery store.
For some people, that's lovely. Okay, all right.
They're co-producers of Son of God in theaters Friday, February 27th. And we know Mark Burnett from shows like Shark Tank, Celebrity Apprentice, The Voice, and many more. Survivor, and of course Roma Downey from Touched by an Angel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And from the Bible.
That's right.
And
That's
the
right.
Bible.
The Bible series, which had 100 million people watched it last year on the History Channel.
And Tom, I saw you getting touched by an angel this morning. My wife gave you a hug this morning.
And you're okay with that?
I'm completely okay.
Okay, so all the headlines that some of the headlines that I've seen about Son of God is that you don't have Satan in Son of God, because last time you had the Bible and Satan turned out to look like the President of the United States, Barack Obama.
Which we were very upset that people in the press said that, and my wife put Satan on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, I said, you know what? This movie
Not
is
this
about
time.
Jesus. This is not a movie about Satan. I didn't want to give Satan any more airtime, so it took, with great pleasure, to cut the devil out. And he's on the cutting room floor.
No, Satan's still working. Satan's still around.
Are you behind me, Satan?
Satan's still with us.
Now, Sybil has seen the movie, and she said, Jesus is fine.
Jesus is really a good-looking guy. I gotta tell you.
He's gorgeous. He's a really lovely, good-looking, charismatic, beautiful actor from Portugal. His name is Diogo Morgado. And when we were looking to cast the actor, we wanted someone who could portray Jesus' strength and his compassion and kindness. We got an actor who could be the lion and the lamb. And Diogo gave us both. He's great in the film.
He may be the first Latin Jesus in an American film about Jesus, right? He's Hispanic, he's Latin.
Portugal's next on my list of visiting places.
It's nice there, especially this time of year.
And you, of course, are Mary, mother of Jesus, and
yes, it was a beautiful role to step into. You know, all kidding aside, it was really the most beautiful role of my career to play the mother of the Savior, because we know she was the mother of the Son of God, but she was also the mother of a son. And it was that humanity that I wanted to bring to the screen, the relationship between a mother and her child. Because, you know, Jesus was nailed to a cross, but it was her son who was nailed to a cross. And but when he rose from the dead, it was her son who rose from the dead. So it's a beautiful film. Son of God, which opens Friday the 28th, tells the whole story of Jesus' life, from his birth in our Christmas story, right through his death, the resurrection, the ascension, and it ends on the Great Commission.
it really is. I mean, it is. It's beautifully told. It's beautifully photographed. I mean, it's mind-boggling. I'm just wondering how you were able to do it in 2 hours. That had to be a. How did you make the choices of what to keep and what not to?
It was very hard. We just certain things we knew we had to have. Obviously, the crucifixion and resurrection and ascension. But in terms of the miracles, we had to put walking on water in there. Feed the 5,000, raising Lazarus. Certain things you just, and the nativity. And the rest of it was a political thriller because it was a scary time.
Yeah.
These young disciples, they did not know they were in the Bible. They were just following this charismatic leader who later they found out was the Son of God.
Including doubting Thomas there. Yeah, yeah.
As you pointed, Tom.
It really is. It is a continuation of the great work that you gave us with the Bible. Really, a fine job there, and it's beautifully done.
Thank you so much. I mean, we had people tell us we were crazy to do the Bible, that no one would watch, and it was just amazing that 100 million people showed up, and I think it just speaks to a greater hunger for God, a greater hunger for hope that this country has, and you know, to be able to bring our story to the screen and now to the big screen. Jesus has not been on the big screen in 10 years. and his whole life hasn't been on the big screen in almost 50 years. So there's a whole new generation of people that need to see this story, that need to see it up there and its cinematic presentation, and it's just exciting for us. We've been working so hard. We poured our hearts and souls
You can
into
tell.
this.
You really can tell.
And to see it come out is just really, we're very, very gratified and excited.
It opens Friday. Why didn't you choose Easter to premiere the
Oh,
film?
that's a studio thing, you know. They tried to find when was the best weekend, and it leads up to Easter. So we've got about 40 days till Easter, so it's around Lent. So
Yeah.
it could work really. If it stays in for 6 weeks, it'll be great.
And it is, if you go to see the 2-hour movie, it does count as church, right?
He's always looking for a way to stay out.
For
Yeah.
you, it counts as church. We want you there.
You get it.
I'm
You
there.
get it, Mr. Mark Burnett.
Counts. You heard the man say it, Mark Burnett. Thank you. Roma Downey.
No, thank you. Really good job.
Burnett.
Son of God.
Son of God.
Counts as church.
Yes.
Stay away from that window.
Gotta be there at the top. You've got 3 minutes to make it there on time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
You guys are amazing.
Maybe we can get a picture together.
Yes. You guys are such fun.
Don't tell him.
And you're getting paid for this? You're just hanging out laughing all day long?
Ixnay.
No. And you heard, I'm moving the show when I win the 400.